Welcome to Trouble with Tish. I'm Tish and I be Trouble. And if you're a returner, welcome back.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget.
Alright, it's Wednesday, so we have us another wear test. Today we have the Rimmel London Stay Matte Lightweight Mousse Flawless Finish Foundation. Alright, it says it retails for $4.76 for 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. I have mine in the shade 200 Soft Beige. There are 24 shades on the Rimmel London site. What they have to say about it. Finally, shine has met its matte. Feather Light Liquid Mousse Foundation that blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control. Silky smooth formula leaves a perfectly matte, baby soft finish, lightweight texture that won't feel heavy or greasy. Matches 99% of US skin tones. 24 shades? I doubt it. Full coverage, mattifying foundation, airy mousse texture, minimizes the appearance of pores, and it's oil free. Alright, so we could use the minimizing the appearance of pores. So it's full coverage, so I guess we're gonna go for it. I wasn't looking for full coverage today, but whatever. We are going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Primer. I have a dampened AOA Beauty Sponge for this side, and for this side I have the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush. So let me prime real quick and then we will get to it. Alright, now that I look like a disco ball, let's get to this. This is the consistency. It is very mousse-like. It also looks quite a bit darker than me. Alright, let's hope this isn't so dark that it gets me in trouble. Alright, like I said, we have the dampened AOA sponge for this side. Alright, right off we have great coverage. It feels a bit drying. We get great redness cancellation, and it looks very flat because, you know, matte, which I'm kind of not used to because I don't normally wear matte foundations, but it's not horrible. Let's try the brush side. Alright, so great coverage with the brush. However, don't feel like I like the finish, so we're going to pounce it in with the sponge. Alright, we have quite a bit left over. I did not realize I would need that much, or need so little, so we're going to wipe this off. I have a rag here that is specifically dedicated to makeup and wiping off makeup. I will have to wash that. I also have a towel on my lap that is specifically dedicated to keeping my lap clean and wiping off brushes or whatever. Alright, so straight off the bat, we are looking at it sitting on top of the skin quite a bit. Let me zoom you in and you can see what I'm looking at. Alright, it looks like it is sitting on top of my skin. It's kind of accentuating the wrinkles. It is very patchy. It's very drying. And it has crawled up and is kind of crusting. Like, not crusting. It is almost balling up underneath my eyes. It is sitting on top of my nose. My upper lip here, it is sitting on top of it. My chin, not doing my pores any favors. I didn't want to have to deal with yucky foundation today, but I guess here we are and we're dealing with it because I don't really feel like taking it off and starting over. Let me apply the rest of my face. See if it gets any better. Let's give it a shot. Alright. I'm going to apply the rest of my face and I'll be back. Let you know how that is applied. Alright, so I used, for bronzer, I used the Nomad Sydney Bather's Kiss of Sun palette. And I used the shade here. For blush, I used the Ofra Head in the Clouds Mini Mix Face Palette, and I used the shade here. My highlighter is the corresponding orangey shade here. For my eyebrows, I used the AOA Slim Brow in dark brown. My eyeliner is the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in Blackest Night. My mascara is the Wander Beauty Mile High Club. The powder I used is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I got this from my friend Janet. Thank you, Janet. And it was cooling too. For setting spray, I used the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow. My eye primer, I used the Natasha Denona eyeshadow base. If you want to know what palette I used, go over to a Palette Picker Tuesday a couple weeks ago. I think that's it. Oh, my eyelashes. AOA Studio in the style Scarlet. And I used a combination of the Appeal, I can't read it, it's an Appeal liner. I think the shade is Lake something. And then to line it, I use that all over my lip. And then to line my lip, I use the Must Be Cindy X Be Bella in Boss Mode. Alright, so the makeup went on very nicely. However, it still feels like it's sitting on top on my chin and my upper lip. It kind of looks a little bit crusty, a little bit cakey. It's settled in and sitting nicely on my nose now. and a little bit better on my forehead. Still not doing my pores any favors, but it is what it is. All right, so wish me luck, because kind of a little bit tired of going into the pickup line and having to explain to the other moms the reason I look like a cake monster is testing out a new foundation. I'd be like, I want to be like, hey, check it out. I'm testing out this new foundation. Isn't it awesome? It looks great. No. I've been spending a lot of time looking like a little cake monster. I don't want to be a cake monster. Unless I'm getting cake. Actual cake. Then we can talk. Yep. Alright, so I am going to get off here. I will do a natural lighting check-in when I go to pick up kids, and then I will come back later tonight and let you know how it is worn for the rest of the day. Alright. What we are looking at here is not a great shade match, but we kind of knew that. She's very dry, very tight, very itchy. Still sitting on top of my skin. As far as what it actually, I feel like it looks better than it feels. Like, we got cracking around here, and in the smile lines it's cracking, and right here on this line here that I never even realized I had until I started filming myself on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for bringing out all of my lines and wrinkles and crinkles. And if you've ever been a smoker, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never been a smoker, then pay no attention. But around my mouth, all the lines from smoking are very, very pronounced. It looks pretty on my cheeks, over here, over here. As far as matte goes, it looks pretty. I'm not really a fan of matte, but that's neither here nor there when it comes to testing. I've had matte formulas where they were really good formulas that worked really well for me. I mean, I wasn't going to buy them again, but like, I used up the sample or whatever. This one, yeah, I'm thinking I might send this one off somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm going to send it somewhere, because wow. We're not friends. I don't think we're friends. I think it's kind of a frenemy where it pretends to be your friend. And then, like, yeah, kind of stabbed you in the back. I'm feeling very goofy today. But, yeah. So, I will see you later on, and I will let you know how it has worn. But I'm not crossing my fingers. Alright, it is 9:40, and that makes it a little over 12 hours. Not for any other reason than I was filming some other stuff tonight and totally forgot that I needed to do the outro. I was just about to go in and wash my face, and then I was like, wait, there's something I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, I think I told Debbie earlier that I don't have ducks. I gotta get my ducks in a row, but I don't have ducks. I've got two weasels. One's taking a nap and the other one's climbing trees. It's feral. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna do the outro now so I can go wash my face and I can go to bed, because I like going to bed early, and 9:40 is almost 10 o'clock, which makes that late, at least for me. I'm an old lady now. I carry old lady time. I run on old lady time. Alright, so Rimmel Stay Matte, lightweight mousse, flawless Finish Full Coverage Mattifying Foundation. That is a mouthful. Let me zoom you in so you can enjoy all this too. So my forehead, not so bad. It is like in my eyebrows, like weird funky stuff going on. Between my eyes, it is all crusty. It's tight, it's itchy. Lost coverage on my nose, but that's kind of a given. As you can see, it is bunched up by my nostrils. Right here, it is all crusty. Same with my chin, it's all crusty. I'm not happy with this. So, for the Rimmel London Stay Matte, I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole of saying all that again. But it's a big fat no. So, I hope that helps. I wouldn't even say it's because it's matte, because I've got like the Tarte Amazonian Clay. That was beautiful on my skin. Matte. The Hide Flawless Foundation. Flawless Foundation? I think that's what it was called. That was matte. Also pretty on my face. This, not pretty on my face. So, I might give it to Renee to check out. I don't know. She might not want it. It's a little bit dark. She likes to mix stuff together, so maybe she'll want it. Maybe she won't. I don't know. If not, it was like $5, so I'm not so worried about it. Now, say if it was like $80 or $60 or $40, I'd be like, man, I just paid all that money for that. Now, why did $5? It's like, it could be worse. So, like I said, I hope that helps somebody. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is below. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day. And remember, it costs nothing to be kind. And I will see you all next time. Bye.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget.